Internet, this is Schrodinger's cat, and welcome to something. I don't know. Basically, AoE, Age of Engineering series that I was doing stopped because I rage quit. It was just... I was waiting, and then when I wasn't waiting, I was crafting, and when I wasn't crafting, I was waiting for resources to process that I needed to do a bunch of... It was just this rabbit hole of crafting, and I hated it. I was really not happy. It was fun. It was fun at the start, but then it just got so exhausting, and I just didn't want to play anymore. But I did continue to work on the base, and I'm really liking how this base is, and I want to continue working on it because it didn't really get a chance to, you know, come into its full form. So I have been doing some work on it, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have this be a creative series. This over here, I did the drill. I posted this on Twitter. I posted a lot of this on Twitter. Basically, I just want to finish the base, and I think doing it as a creative series would be cool. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it, but I've done a bunch in the meantime, and I figure if I'm gonna continue to work on it, I might as well continue to work on it with you guys, and you know, show you the base finished. And I don't know, that might make some people mad. I don't know, not a lot of people were watching Age of Engineering in the first place, but yeah, I do want to continue this base. So I have done a lot of work. Hold on, let me set it to day. Time set day. Alright, so you can see all the stuff. Yeah, I've been working on this big ass building, basically, and detailing this area out here. I got all this. I don't remember how it was at the end of the last episode that I released, because I have a bunch of stuff recorded, like, that isn't a finished episode, but it now it's confused me as to what was here when I last released footage, but this is what's here now. Some of the changes are I changed the ground color to this, now that I'm in creative, I have access to more resources, to this oxidized ferric sand, and I think that looks a lot better. I changed the rock color to that limestone. I wanted to change it to the pearl block, but the pearl block glows, so this is a good second. Some horses chilling out here. So this area looks a lot better, and of course I've been working on this, and it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and I've got all this stuff, and I don't think this room was in the latest episode. Worked on this too, a lot of stuff, and I want to see it done, because I started this cyberpunk thing in Foolcraft, and I did like 3 episodes in it, and then I was like, I want to do a base in that style, so I did it in AoE, and I don't want to do it in another pack, and I just want to see how it looks, how it comes out, and how it's finished. So we're going on a creative adventure, I guess. Probably pre-record a few of these just to see how it goes, because it's kind of a different format. It's going to be more similar to the Builder's Dreams series that I had before, but yeah, that's what this is. So I suppose for this episode, we can work on this area in here, which I've already started. It's gonna be more like a glider. It's gonna be fancier than the other parts. This area over here, and all of this part over here is kind of more an industrial area, which fits for the machines and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep... I think I'm gonna keep it like this, even though it's kind of ugly, just for posterity's sake, just, because it's kind of cool to remember the stuff that we did. The conductor mask is at 13 million RF. That keeps gradually building up a little bit at a time. Gets like 100 RF every minute. So I'm kind of watching it to see how much it goes. I put creative storage upgrades onto the drawer systems, which are getting fed by these. just to see how much stuff I get. Because I kind of just want to see how much builds up. You can see the stack limit is infinity. So that'll be fun, I guess, for me. I like numbers, and I like watching numbers get bigger. That's a love in my life, is watching arbitrary numbers get bigger. It's great, it's wonderful. But this area here is going to be like a tall tower, and it's going to be more of like the office-y, administrative area of the... for those who didn't... if you're just watching this now, if you're just tuning in for this now, the idea for this base is that it is a scientific research facility on an alien planet, and that the people who have been here for a long time, and they have been sort of out of contact with with Earth or home or whatever, and they've kind of had to build their own like civilization, like society or whatever. And I'm not exactly sure on specifics. It'll develop more. We don't have a lot of that aspect in yet, because we don't have. We're gonna need to put in some more environmental storytelling and stuff. But the general idea is that this is a base for scientific research on an alien planet, and so please let me out. Please free me from this prison. Free me from this hell. Thank you. Oh Lord, I'm free. That was scary. I'm scared. Are you scared? I'm scared. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this is gonna be more of like the administrative, nicer kind of area, and this is more where all the stuff happens, which fits because it's the area of the posterity from the age when we needed to generate resources and not just get them from our cheat menu. So now I'm kind of finishing. Yeah, I got this kind of like more modern, thinner, sleeker looking floor, flatter and stuff, and grander. So I'm gonna continue with this roof. I'm probably going to do bring this across like this up here, yeah, and have that kind of roof, and just have it be really glowy. Sometimes you just need some massive big glows. You need to get your big glows on. So I'm definitely going to need to put in more detail than that, though. Except, instead of that terrible idea that I just said, we're going to do a reasonable person's idea and make this clay. Because having the entire ceiling being glowstone would be ugly as ass. So yeah, I'm going to bring that around. And actually, what I did was a yet better third thing. I just basically painted that secondary color of marble, which I've been adding in before. I don't think I ever used this in the actual AoE series, but I've been starting to add this second color, this actual marble, as opposed to the alabaster, in to kind of break up the white a little bit and add some subtle details. So I did that up here, and I also kind of blended in some of the glowstone stuff throughout the whole thing to make it look a little... because I don't want this place looking too clean. Because then it'll stop looking like a research facility and start looking like a palace. So I want to add stuff like that in there to kind of break it up and add a little warmness to it. But excuse me, this floor needs work, and I think I can establish that by adding some detail around the poles. Maybe. It's a possibility. It could either work or really, really not work. One of those two things. Maybe add some stripes across here. Stripes. Come on, let's go faster. We'll make stripes faster. That's not so bad. It's not the worst thing in the whole world. It's kind of similar to the glass thing we did by the drawers. Let's see if this looks weird when it's all gridded out. I do like that, but I don't like how it's flat on the thing, so I think I'm gonna raise it up a little bit, potentially. The annoying part about this is that when you walk over it, it makes you go up, but, oh, actually it doesn't. Huh, I guess it's low enough. Does it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't think it's... I don't know. That's the noise I make when I don't know. But I'm gonna raise this up. I think that helps a little bit at definition and depth and stuff, and make it look less strange that it was all pasted on the floor, and also kind of merge it in with this little line here, like that. I don't know what other additional details I should add to this, but I'll raise it up first, and then solve that problem later. Yeah, that looks fine. It looks fine. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks fine. Let's try adding a smaller baby stripe in the middle here. Does that help? I don't know. It could help. It could make it too busy. That is not symmetrical. Let's try to get it symmetrical, or it'll fill everyone with rage and destructive urges. Gonna have to see it on all of them. Adding little corner bits. Let's see, that was 3 away on the inside, so I want to be the same thing. 3 away on this side, because why not? Why not? Why not, I ask you. Alright, come on. This stuff is annoying to do on camera. So many concentrating and counting and moving my hands. Okay, let me carry that over. That's starting to come together. I think I'm also gonna add it on along this wall over here, because it's kind of like a lot of floor and then the wall just stops, and it's like, what happened? And then it's like, I don't know, I'm just a wall. So I'm gonna add some stuff in between the two to make it not look so weird. And hopefully I will succeed. And of course I'm gonna raise it up like the others, like that. Like that, and then I'm gonna bring over the same thing, the same little strip that was on the other thing, what's it call it, there we go, like that, not sure about that, actually. What if I do these, and then over here on the other side I do the same? I'm gonna see what that looks like on the whole thing. That works, I think. I, got it over here too, and I connected it up with this thing. I don't think I mentioned, but as of the last clip, I, changed this to the darker white, the marble, and I think that helps differentiate it a little bit. And now I want to add some detail to the floor in the form of, that's not the right block either, oh lord, I'm a mess. In the form of some little splotches of this is flat color block, 1 shade lighter than the floor. That's kind of been worn a little bit. Again, trying to give it that, like, it was made nice, it was made real nice and fancy, but, you know, it's kind of over the years just gotten a little worn and hasn't had a whole lot of upkeep, because that's been the less important thing versus, you know, warding off the space monsters and all that stuff. So, yeah, look, worn spots like this or around, and probably, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna bring it down, like, to lower scale. Probably to 1/8, maybe? Something like that. But, like, all around, you know what I mean? Just, like that. Seems good. Seems good. Job done. It was a little bit of a weird place over here, because I couldn't use the same workflow as I was over there, because this is all 1/16 block scale, and I was doing it on the 8th block scale, but so I kind of tried to merge it, and it still looks a little weird, but it works, I guess. Whatever. Good enough. Close enough. Nailed it. The next thing that needs to be worked out is this wall itself, and I think I'm going to come and cut out some dents, like this. And now that the holes are cut, I can fill them with something, and I'm thinking I might fill them with a whole lot of water. This water, not this water. This confused me before. I was like, why isn't it doing the texture? Because it's distilled water and not regular water. I'm definitely gonna need to add details to these panels because it's gonna be a big area, but I think the blue will look better than black back there in terms of the colors that we have in the room, so it's a very cool effect, and it helps the room out a lot to have a backdrop. I think I'm going to, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like that. I'm going to add a little rim here around like that. Around to sort of make it more dynamic and shapely, I suppose. Depth added. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I also added some stripes, you know, the second one down here, just to add some character. I think that's good. I think adding anything more to that would make it too busy. So now we have to deal with this situation, and I think if I just sort of, hold on, let me get one of these, and I'll go like that, and maybe additive onto here. And then we get rid of this part right over here. Get rid of this stupid unnecessary bit, like that, and 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 like, it's not a noise that isn't super annoying. Here, I need it be on the right setting, thank you. Okay. Alright, we got this. We got this, guys. No, there's still more to handle. There's still a situation. Note to self, situation not managed quite yet, and now it is managed right now. There we go. Aha! And placement? Will this work? Let's see, additive, boop, boop, and place. No, place and additive? Yeah? Ah? And then I'll just bring that over, and then we can take this, this thing, and just bring it around here. How wide is this path? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want it to be that wide. I'll make it 3 wide, and then it can have some sort of door, like, oh, maybe I do want to make it that wide. I don't know. I'll figure that out off camera. That looks good, and now that that's dealt with, we can deal with this ceiling situation, which is a bit of a situation because I did not measure when I did this floor at all. But we can fortunately probably employ the same motif that we did over here, if I can actually get over there. This little archway here should work pretty well for us, so I'm gonna bring in one of those if I get back over here. And first I want to, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, so I want to go 1, 2, 3, and then this shall be doorway. Doorway, nope, that's the wrong place. Hard to see where you're placing in the basalt, because it's the same color as the hitbox, but that should do for a door, and then, let's see, we can come around like this, and I gotta get a good arch in here, like that, like that, and this, and maybe some 3, and we're pretty far away, maybe another 3, or how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, hold on. This isn't the best thing to be doing on camera, but you know what? Such is life. Sometimes you just gotta go with the groove of things, you know what I mean? Gotta go with it. You gotta follow your heart, you gotta follow your dreams. Alright, that'll be good. That's a decent enough arch, I'd say. Yeah, so I'm gonna mirror that and fill it in and stuff. That is in place, and I got some similar looking water things. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I think I may want to add a few more lines in there to break it up, because there's a lot of vertical in that, and not a lot of horizontal, so we shall add some horizontal to mix that up and keep it from being too busy. And maybe down here too, on the bottom, both ends getting your good treatment. That's a problem. But I guess that's fine. That works fine. As fine as it could work, I suppose. And up here, like that. Yes, I like that. And now there's the matter of this wall. Now I'm thinking that I will bring another arch up here. Let me put another arch in. Now we come back here. Come back here. I did not mean to drop you. I need another basalt color. We come back like this and we bring it round back. We bring it all the way around back like that. Maybe, potentially. Hold on. That looks pretty good, and I recessed it back a little bit. So now I'm thinking I will continue. Excuse me, get out of my inventory. I will continue the room this way and have like a food court or something like that. And so I'm going to bring up something akin to this, this like that, and then hold on. Mission in progress. We're doing it. We're in progress. We gotta have some in progress music, which I'll probably forget to add during editing, or at the very least be too lazy to add. Alright, and now that we have that, we can kind of come down like this with these little spindly supports. Excuse me! Like that. And maybe along according to each of these curves, such as this. And this, and I'll probably stop there and put one yonder. Hold on one second. Placed, and we can come through here, of course. Do I want to bring it down here too? I think I do. I think I also want to continue it this way, but maybe stop here and leave it like that. How does that look? Does that look weird? Well, it doesn't look unweird, but maybe if I fill... I don't know. Let's see. Let's just do this for now, and fill them in like this. I'm gonna have this area probably be glass, so... Let's see. Leave that open, that's the doorway, and then probably gonna have some bars up like that. Vertical, kind of the same pattern I've been doing everywhere, except instead of the water, there's gonna be glass, and then it's gonna go to a food court where there'll be stuff and things for the eatings of consumption. Alright, let's just do this along the top here. Well, I can get this on camera so I don't have to cut, and that would be fantastic. It would be super professional maze balls, or probably totally insignificant in reality, but whatever. We're doing it. We've done it. There's no going back now. We already did it. We made our decision, and we made it well. There we go. Yep. I do want to bring this down here. I think I do. And then that, that's fine. Good. A plus, nailed it. Now we need glass. And glass! And it still needs something a little bit more, that was a good sentence. How about some of... No. Where's basalt? Right, middle click. Use my brain. I'm using my brain. It hurts. It's hurting my brain. My brain don't like being used. It's too bad when I use it. It hurts a lot. Alright. Yes, that looks good. Maybe a few like that. And then... like this, maybe? Some twos out to be purposely asymmetrical. That is a strange concept. Purposely asymmetrical. Seems like a, what's that, oxymoron? But, for whatever reason, the magic happens and it does the thing. It does the thing that it does, and I don't know why it makes it more interesting, but it does. Yeah, I kind of like that. What happens when I do this? What happens when I do this? Is that the window design for us? What if we move this one over here? That seems like a better idea. It was a better idea. Look at that booby pattern we got going on there. You always know you end up in the right place when there's a booby pattern, especially since there's two of them. There's like two in a row, which is great. The more the merrier, really, when it comes to boobies and stuff such as that. But yeah, that wall looks like it's getting nearly done. I might want to come like this and flatten that out, maybe? I don't exactly know. Not entirely sure. Yes, I do want to do that. This is looking pretty good. This whole area is looking pretty good. Obviously, I need to put some more props and stuff and have actual stuff up here. Maybe some tables or kiosks or something. I don't know. Maybe. We'll figure it out next time. So, for now, I'm out of time, so I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.